my name is Aimee Joie, and this is Aimee's Top 10 Driving Tips. You may be wondering what qualifies me to give driving tips. As an actress who's based in San Diego, I do a lot of driving back and forth to LA. A lot. I've been driving for a decade now, and in all of that time have only had 2 parking tickets, which were promptly paid. Whether you are new to driving or have been driving for many years and need a little reminder of the basic rules of the road, here are some tips. Rule number 1. Don't tailgate! Not only is it annoying and rude, but it's really, really dangerous. And frankly, it pisses me off. We've all been there. You're cruising along, and all of a sudden things come to a screeching halt in front of you. Guess what happens when you're right behind the car? You go smashing into them. And if they're tailgating, they plow into the person in front of them. And if they're tailgating, they plow into the person in front of them. And you start this chain reaction, all because people are tailgating. Physics. When you're driving at high speeds, you never know what's going to happen. I know that person shouldn't be going 50 in the fast lane. We'll get to that later. But you still should not tailgate that person because it's just dangerous. Look, I get it. You want some human contact. You want to be physically close to people. But when you're driving, don't do it. Don't tailgate. If you look like you're being towed by the car in front of you, you're too close. Right behind you. Just back up. Plus, if you're tailgating and if someone wants to move over into that lane, they have no space to move over. I live in Southern California. Everyone does it. That doesn't mean that it's okay. I once had a guy that I was dating argue with me, saying that it was okay and even safe for him to tailgate because he's a good driver. You know who you are. You know it's not safe. You're just being a dick. Please don't tailgate. Rule number 2. Use your damn turn signals. You just flick it. You just flick your little fingers. Turn signals have many benefits, like letting people know what you're doing. We're not mind readers. You have to let us know. You're stopped at a 4-way stop sign. You need to know which direction people are going to go in. We don't know if you're going to go straight or left or right. You can operate a smartphone, but you can't flick your fingers like this. Using your turn signals is not only courteous to other drivers, it's for your own safety. Have you ever been trying to switch lanes and you're like, these people aren't letting me over. They're not letting me over. Well, is your turn signal on? Do they know that you want to get over? Even if there's nobody around you to see whether you're turning or not, just use them. Just get into the habit of doing it. And once you've mastered actually using your turn signals, remember to turn them off. My favorite is also when they have one turn signal on and then they go the other direction. It's a little flick of the wrist. Just flick it on, flick it off, flick it this way, flick it that way. That's it. Rule number 3. Don't be a distracted driver. No cell phone use, no calling, no texting, no applying makeup, no reading. I've seen people doing their crossword puzzles. Too many people have been killed over someone checking their phone. I know Siri is really frustrating sometimes. Call mom.
I don't know who your mother is. In fact, I don't know who you are.
That doesn't mean that you should be staring at your phone while you're driving. There have been so many campaigns trying to get people to stop texting, and yet people still do it. The thing that gets me are the people that record videos while they're driving. Do you have to do that now? You need to update my Snapchat. I get it. The car might be the only place where you have some privacy to be silly and take fun videos. Just don't do it while you're actually driving. Whatever little video you had planned, it's not worth your life or someone else's. No matter what it is, it can wait. Eyes on the road. Rule number 4. The art of merging. If you're getting on the freeway and you're going 30, 40 miles an hour when everyone else is going 75 and up, you're a hazard. Increase the speed of your car to match the other cars. If someone's trying to merge onto the freeway and you're in the slow lane, let them on the freeway. You've got room to move. They have a shoulder. There could be a wall that they run into just because you don't let that person get on the freeway. You've got 2 lanes and they need to merge into each other. Think of it like this. One from column A, one from column B. One from column A, one from column B. It's like a zipper. Trust me, it's not going to make a big difference to have one other car get in front of you. There are people that are so insistent on not having cars in front of them that they will drive on the shoulder. Idiots! Say if you're in this lane and someone's in this lane and there's a lane in between you and you're both trying to get into that lane, let the car that's in front go in front of you. You know why? Because you're behind them and they can't see you. Getting stuck in traffic because a lane is closed and people have to merge over would be so much easier if people just followed this simple rule, but they don't do it. It's like a dance. You're just weaving in. One from this side, one from that side, one from this side, one from that side, one from this side, one from that side, one from this side, one from that side. And that's it! Rule number 5. The fast lane. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to lose your mind. If you have forgotten the definition of the word fast, it means abstain from all or some kinds of food or drink. No, that's not it. Fast. Adjective. Moving or capable of moving at high speed. High speeds. Some people are still not clear on this concept, but the fast lane is for people who are going faster than everyone else. Even if you think you're going at a reasonable speed, and if someone's behind you, and if you have a chance to get over, just get over. It's not a big deal. The fast lane is especially important if you're on a 2-lane highway. The fast lane in that case is used for passing, and then you get back in the other lane. Life in the fast lane. Rule number 6. Red means stop. Not only is it for your safety, it's for the safety of everyone around you. Stop signs, stop lights. Red means stop. Even if you're colorblind, it's the one at the top. The thing that gets me are people that run a red light and they have kids in the car. Are you kidding me? One time I was getting on the freeway and it was in the afternoon and the meter was on and some guy decided, I don't want to sit in this line, and he drove all around the people waiting on the shoulder. I mean, who do you think you are to think that you don't have to stop at a red light? Rule number 7. Don't speed on city streets. When you're going through a neighborhood, go 25 miles an hour. Keep kids alive, drive 25. There are kids that live there. There are puppies that live there. There could be a turtle crossing the road, or a kitten, or a bunny. And if you're going more than 25 miles an hour, you're not going to be able to stop in time to have that cute little toddler run out and you hit him and you kill a kid. If you're in a commercial area, usually the speed limit's anywhere from like 35 to 50. Go that speed limit. There are reasons that city speed limits are what they are. They're not there to control you. They're there for everyone's safety. Obey the speed limits. Obey! Rule number 8, motorcycles. When you're switching lanes, always double check and make sure that there's not a motorcycle right there. If you see a motorcyclist coming up behind you and they're going to split lanes, if you can, move over. Always give them plenty of room. Motorcycles are really dangerous. You might live in a state where you're not even required to wear a helmet. There is nothing around the motorcyclist to protect them. Everyone knows someone who has either been killed or seriously injured in a motorcycle accident. This rule talks about not only how cars interact with motorcycles, but how the motorcycles should interact with cars. You're already driving a dangerous vehicle. Maybe don't do things that increase your chance of getting killed. Just yesterday, I was driving in the fast lane and a guy passed me on the shoulder. Call me crazy, but lane splitting at 80 miles an hour seems like a bad idea. The cars shouldn't dominate the motorcycles and the motorcycles shouldn't dominate the cars. We all are in this together. Rule number 9. Pedestrians. Yield to pedestrians. Basic rule is just don't hit pedestrians. Don't hit them. And just like the motorcycle rule, this rule also applies to the pedestrians themselves. Unless you have a physical condition that keeps you from walking at a normal pace, hurry up. I can't believe I even have to address this, but this did happen to me recently. If you're a pedestrian, don't cross the freeway. Use crosswalks. We could all get out and walk more. Walk to wherever the crosswalk is and then cross. Make like the Beatles on Abbey Road and use the crosswalk. Rule number 10. This is the rule that encompasses everything we've already talked about, and it's quite a simple one. Just don't be a dick. If you're a nice person normally, why don't you incorporate that into driving? No road rage. Someone wants to get over in your lane, let them over. There's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world. The last thing we need is to get upset while we're driving. Everyone deserves to get to where they're going alive. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and it works for driving too. Defensive driving is good. I drive assuming that everyone around me wants to hit me, but there's still just some basic common courtesy. Don't be a dick. Thank you so much for watching this video and sticking through my little rant. Have you been wanting to tell someone that they're a terrible driver but just can't do it? Tag them! If you disagree with any of these rules, please comment below. I love getting into arguments with strangers on the internet. If you like the video, like it. If you want to share the video with bad drivers, share it. If you want to subscribe and see more weird, crazy videos from me you frankly never know what I'm going to do, go ahead and subscribe. Nobody is perfect. We could all be better drivers. Everyone, be safe out there. Thanks for watching. If you're getting on the freeway, increase your car to freeway speeds. I just spit. The fast lane is especially important if you're on a 2-lane highway. Highway? Everyone deserves to get the... Thank you for watching Aimee's Top 10... What did I call this? So thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. I'm so lame.